Stephen McIver.
All right, boys.
All right, so the ref, Derek Wilson, says it's okay, and the guy with the white on his trunks is Horrack, and Poole Nicholas has the black with the red trim.
I want you to stop, all right? Good luck to both. Just touch both. Thank you, guys.
So here we go. So let's see if Poole Nicholas can do anything with all that extra weight, extra reach, extra height. And let's see how tough Bjorn Horrack actually is. See, Mike Horrack tries to get the first punches in there, nails him to the body, a hard uppercut by Nicholas.
Good tactics early on from Horrack, but Nicholas going for that uppercut because he's onto that pretty early. Actually reasonably tiny too for a relative beginner. Also looking for the left hook and using that 195 centimetre frame to try and keep him on the outside.
Boy, he is a big guy. Looks like he's got a decent jab. He's pushing up the back foot. He's technically throwing it well. He likes to throw the uppercut. Look at that, Mike.
Well, he's using his range too, trying to catch Horrack coming in. Horrack, though, he landed a nice left hook earlier. Visibly seemed to hurt Poole.
Now, Horrack trying to keep the pressure on him, and Poole trying to cut him down with something big early. We're in round number one. Remember, these corporate fights are 2-minute rounds, so we're inside the final minute of this first round.
Horrack doing what he needs to do, which is to fight an up-tempo fight, start to kill the body.
Break! Break! Step back.
These are 3 by 2 minute rounds, of course, so not a lot of time to get your work in.
Nicholas unloads every punch that he throws, but as you said, Mike, Horrack has got the right idea. Just, in and out, move around, try to bang that big body of his.
Like the work that Poole Nicholas is doing when he gets inside, rather than try and control, although that was a nice little piece of inside, utilising his forearms and his bulk to push his head down. Prevents him from getting his hands away on the inside.
And the ref jumped right on that. You picked that up before the ref did. When you're a big guy like that, that's what you want to do, really, is use your hands and body. But the bell ends round number one. I got to give that round to Horrack.
Horrack seemed to land the cleaner punches. Poole, though, landed some decent right hands and a couple of crisp uppercuts. The question is whether he can keep up the intensity for the 3 rounds.
Poole Nicholas chooses to stand in between rounds. Sometimes when you're that big, it's easier to just stay upright instead of trying to lift yourself up off that stool.
Yeah, well, it's a long way up, 1.95 centimetres tall. Also, sometimes when you're sitting, you compress your lungs, and he's enjoying just draping his arms over the ropes.
That's Steve Brown working with him. All right, we're coming up to round number 2 here at Horncastle Arena in Christchurch. Quinton Poole Nicholas, the big guy with the red headgear. And Horrack in the blue headgear. He's trying to get a lot busier in this round. Takes a nice step round, lands the right hand.
Well, that step around is working for him. He's landing the left hook. He's also changing the ankle, shuffling around 90 degrees to his right, and that's opening him up for a second shot at the left hook. Although he ate a nice, stiff, heavy-handed jab there.
Poole Nicholas, when he gets off balance, has a tendency to lift the leg to try to straighten his opponent out, but he's such a big guy. I give him credit for all the weight that he's lost already and the fact that he's even get in there. I mentioned that his goal and his dream is to someday fight the Butterbean. That would be interesting if he can get himself in that kind of shape.
Well, this early in his career, he's actually reasonably tidy with his punches. Perhaps even a little bit tidier than Butterbean was at a similar stage.
He is, Mike. You're right. He landed a decent. He's having a better round in this round, too.
Well, he's catching him on the way out, using his bulk to push him back, and then catch him as he pulls out. He's still in the kill zone.
Well, Horrack needs to come out at an angle so he doesn't get caught like that. He's not doing it. He's very offensive-minded himself, covering up decently, but the big guy just keeps boring in on him.
Well, conditioning will come into this bout, not just all big left hooks here.
Another solid up with the right hand. Poole Nicholas loading up some shots here in round number 2. And again, he pushes him down. It's tough on Horrack to deal with a guy this size.
Who be a referee? Surely not.
Horrack again is in the blue headgear, and Poole Nicholas with the red headgear. Good right hand in there, left hook. These are bouncing up the headgear, so there's no damage done, and they're wearing big gloves. And at the bell, I don't know, I gotta go with the Poole for that one.
I think he had the more successful flurries. He was able to impose his will as well as his frame a little more on that fight. I think it's going to come down to conditioning. The conditioning of Horrack. Can he carry the bolt and keep up his work rate? And Poole Nicholas, can he sustain that rate with Horrack, who's been very busy throughout?
Well, Mike, you're a fighter, and you know when you're new at it, 2 minutes is an eternity.
He started off very well there, Horrack, but he ate some sustained shots for some big flurries from Poole Nicholas. And just missing with the overhand right there, but catching him right on the end of the left hook. He's a very, very big man, 140 kilos at the end of that sledgehammer left hook.
All right, so we get ready to go to the third and final round. Again, it's Poole Nicholas in the red headgear. This man is Bjorn Horrack, the roofer, managing director from right here in Christchurch. All the hands are free. Look at the power of Poole. Nicholas takes that deep breath now. It's Poole Nicholas is the last name. Nice stiff jab. That was a nice punch by Horrack.
See, Horrack, when he drops down in front, that's where he's starting to get impact and Poole's able to push him off. When he drifts off, mostly to his right, away from the right hand and outside the left hook, he has some good success, just like he did there, pushing the glove down, coming back with the left hook, and there was a right hand right over the top, wobbled him.
Yeah, and you're right, Mike, you know, when he pulls up Magnus, he's much better up, and he's putting a lot of pressure. As you said, we'll come down to fitness in this final round. A little over a minute to go in the fight. Both of these guys a little bit on the gas side, but it looks like Horrack is fresher of the two.
He's landed some big clean shots as well. Poole now starting to hold on a lot more and not pushing him off and being as offensive. Horrack, though, trying to create space to land that left hook in particular.
Poole Nicholas just trying to blast the body. He had some nice uppercuts in the first round. He drifted away from those, but that's fatigue now.
You got to say, for a corporate bout, this is a good little scrap that's starting here.
It really is, Mike. It really is. I like it. We had a lot of great action coming up tonight in the professional level, but this isn't bad. It's as good as they come, as a matter of fact, for a corporate event.
I hate to say it, but I've seen a few smoke a professional. Big left hook there, wobbled him on the way in.
Yeah. There he is. He's still throwing. You got to give him credit. We're inside of 10 seconds to the end of the fight. Both guys still throwing shots. Hey, how about this? Poole Nicholas right for the bell. I don't think he did enough money in the end to win it, but we'll see how the judges have it.
Horrack's pace throughout was sustained. He possibly lost the second round, but came back strong in the third. But Poole Nicholas, remembering he's giving away 3 or 4 fights experience as well. Pretty good effort for a big man.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for these two heavyweight fighters? What do you say? After 3 rounds of corporate heavyweight boxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 29-28 Poole. Judge 2 scores the bout 28-29 Horrack. And Judge 3 scores about 27-29 for your winner by split decision, fighting out of the blue corner.